Good evening, Radi. Good evening.
Sorry, good evening. How are you?
Yes, good evening to the Philippine Hot Sauce Club. Good evening to the people watching on the live stream and watching on the replay. We're back for Chili Tuesday for a special episode on Aleros PH and itong mga WAP. Okay. So during the Ultimate Taste Test, this actually won in Ultimate Taste Test 2021. And so we wanted to get to know more about the chili sauce from the chili maker himself. So my name is Anton Diaz, founder of Our Awesome Planet. And we're awesome live with Aleros PH, maker of WAP hot sauce, Radi Custodio. Custorio.
Hello, everyone.
Custorio. Can you
Yes.
do a short clip? Short clip. Alright. So, WAP. Sarap nitong hot sauce na to. Paano ba nagsimula tong hot sauce na WAP and Aleros PH? Ay, parang nawala audio mo. Hello. You can hear me, no? You can hear me. Okay. Hindi ka na marinig. Or, baka hindi lang kita marinig. Biglang nawala, no, nung OBB. Okay. Maybe can you relog in lang para tingnan natin. Baka mag-reconnect. Okay. While login mo lang ulit. Yeah. Hindi kita marinig eh. Okay. So, we're talking to Radi Custorio, the owners of the maker of WAP. So, we'll be trying the Philippine passion. Pineapple passion. Yan. Okay.
Hello.
Yun.
Okay.
All right. Yes.
Sorry.
Okay. Game. So, how did this start? Itong the WAP hot sauce and Aleros PH.
Well, it first started off as the Aleros PH. Initially, how I started Aleros was because since I was born abroad, both my parents are Filipino, but I lived in Central America. So I was born in Colombia, then I was pretty much raised in Central America. So when I came here, and then specifically during quarantine 2020, we couldn't leave our homes. So I think most of the things that we kind of miss was like that nostalgia of home. So I think the closest to that is food from back home. So I just started to make food from back home, and then just replicating dishes, and then cooking for myself, and then IG storing it until eventually a lot of my friends were asking, "Oh, are you ever gonna sell it? Are you going to offer anything like that to us?" So that's how it eventually started as Aleros PH. So I started selling like tacos. I made my own corn tortillas, burritos, and then eventually, I think somewhere around June, that's when I started to play with hot sauce making. That was initially because my favorite hot sauce from back home in Latin America, I was running out and then I couldn't reorder due to the quarantine. So I was like, okay, what's my plan B or plan A? So I decided to make my own hot sauce. So I was starting to tinker, join Facebook groups of how to ferment, reading books, and listening to lectures. So my favorite hot sauce actually is a pomelo hot sauce from
Saan
Belize.
yan?
It's
Belize.
Mary Sharp's po yung brand.
Okay.
And then I tried to replicate that. That's why yung Dalandan ko, that's my kind of like my homage to the pomelo hot sauce that I was trying to replicate. So pretty much that's how we developed. More like a passion project. I just started to give away my hot
So, ano
sauces
ibig
to
sabihin
friends.
ng WAP? Ano ibig sabihin ng WAP? May ibig sabihin ng WAP? Or
I
parang
think
wapak? Ganyan.
well naman there's two versions depending on the age. No, what I made WAP was wild ass peppers.
Wild ass peppers.
But the
Okay.
word WAP is famous because of a singer song that it's also called WAP. I think, and then I just kind of played on that same word and then use it as wild as peppers, kind of like an
Uh,
action as well as a description
the
on hot
description.
sauce.
Oo. And
Yes.
Aleros, what does Aleros mean?
Aleros, it's a slang for best friend in Honduras, where I was
Mm,
raised. So Alero
wow.
is kind of like your wingman, your best friend, your ride or
Oo.
die buddy. Where like
Oo.
no matter what happens, I always got your back. So that's what I try to
Maganda.
do with Aleros. Kind of with my food, I'm your best friend. I'll try to
Oo.
get you that journey to experience my upbringing through food.
Okay. Nice. Okay, let's try this. So
Yes.
is this your first product? The pineapple
Uh,
passion? Hindi.
yes. That's the mildest for now.
Okay, and what is it? What's in it?
So that one, the pineapple, the two fruits that I use are pineapple and passion fruit. So if you see yung
Okay.
black specks, those are actually the seeds of the passion fruit po.
Okay. And then anong chili yung ginamit dito?
This one yung chili would be habanero. So normally whenever I conceptualize yung sauces,
Mhm.
I try to keep the color of the actual fruit that I'm trying to highlight. So for
Oo.
pineapple, I try to keep the same chili for that same color then.
Oo. Ang sarap, no? So
Thank you.
the fruit chili sauces are popular in South America or
Um, yes, but what I did, I adjusted it more on a sweeter side for the Filipino palate. On the
ah,
Latin American side, it's more on a more citrus, sour notes. It doesn't really have that much sweetness. So it's more of the natural flavor of the actual ingredient.
acidic.
Yes.
Medyo
Yes.
acidic. Oo.
So
Pero ito,
sweetness is really
masarap nga. I think in Ultimate Tastes, a lot of people like this, no? The
yes,
pineapple.
actually.
I think a lot of people commented on this one. Wait. We'll greet lang the people watching. No? So Jay Castro, hello, and Ernest Bato, Agustin Bato, hello, hello
Hey,
guys.
sirs.
Okay, again, congratulations with Ultimate Taste Test.
Thank you, sir.
Ito, it's really good. Anong pairing ng pineapple passion? Do you pair it with, I
Well,
guess,
that one specifically naman po, the heat level, I adjusted it for my girlfriend kasi she's not really tolerant sa heat. So that's
talaga?
specifically for her.
Okay,
So,
para sa kanya talaga to.
opo,
Okay.
correct. So, specifically that, pretty much all my sauces can work well almost on any dish. But
Okay.
what I've seen popularly used is like anything that has cheese, like grilled cheese or pizza. It really
Pizza.
helps elevating dishes for sure. Yes,
Yes, correct. Pizza. All right, let's
or breads,
go.
correct.
Or breads. Go up. All right. What's the second thing that we'll be trying?
Okay, so yung Dalandan po. That's your favorite from the Ultimate
Okay.
Taste Test.
Oh, Dalandan. Oo nga, ang
Yes.
galing ah. Parang ikaw lang yata nakita ko or may mga ibang Dalandan hot sauce bang?
From what I know po, I think I'm the only one with a Dalandan hot sauce here sa
Oo.
Philippines.
So,
I can be
during the
wrong.
hindi, well, yeah. But during the Ultimate Tastes, what were the feedback of the of the chefs, the
Okay.
restaurateurs about your hot sauces?
Actually, it was very interesting po when during the Ultimate Taste Test, whenever there was chefs that were trying out yung sauce, specifically yung Dalandan, because
Mhm.
they were the one that appreciated the flavor profile. As well, they could
Mhm.
actually taste the spices because not everyone can taste the spice. So they actually pinpointed the specific spice that I use, which is cumin for that.
Cumin.
Yes. So
So wala
it's
tong
cumin,
chili.
white pepper. Sorry, what?
Ano? Anong chili nito?
Oh yes. There I use a mixture of three chilies. So that one is Labuyo, habanero, and then a little bit of uh, siling demonyo or like ghost peppers. Po. I mix those three in that flavor.
Pero mild pa rin naman 'to. Ang sarap, Yung,
Yes.
favorite na favorite namin nalandan talaga and I didn't know you can make it into hot sauce. So, what's a good pairing for this?
For that, I specifically look more on like Mediterranean food.
Dishes?
Yes,
Okay.
or if ever you have any grilled meats, it's really good for grilled meats, fried food. But red meat, it pairs really well with red meats. I think it's because of the addition of the cumin. it really pairs well with
Pairs well to the
any type
meat.
of red meat. Yes po.
Okay, wow. Sarap ah.
Thank you
How
po.
much pala? How much are these? How much
The
per?
bottles themselves, they're at around 200 pesos. But I think on my Shopee page, there's some around 215 to 20.
Okay. So it's better buying directly, I guess.
Yes. Or if you want to save on delivery, you can go through my Shopee page.
Or Shopee. Oh, the
Yes.
delivery kasi, no? Okay. All right. What's next? Ito, you have an experimental sauce.
Yes po. So that one, that's my experimental sauce that I've developing. So I've been passing that around to fellow chili makers. And
Oo.
then during the ultimate taste test, I also gave that to the guests then just for them to try.
Oo.
Actually, it's some of their favorite then because that one has a
Mm.
more brighter note because of the
Oo.
lemon. Uh,
Parang
well, that
palate
one,
cleanser.
yes, correct. Actually, yes. Actually, I
Oo.
think Sir Cho Rob's actually from Alas Delis thinks it's kind of like mixed with a cocktail as well. Possible
Oo.
because of the lemon.
Oo. Ano to? Lemon and lime.
Lemon and kiwi.
Lemon and kiwi. And
Yes,
ano yung chili? Ano yung
and then
chili?
at the end po, you can taste that I also added mint as well. So there's a slight freshness at the
Manita.
back end.
Yes. And then, anong chili nito?
That one is habaneros as well po. Just pure habanero fermented.
Habanero.
Yeah.
Habanero.
Yeah, it's very versatile. Habanero and jalapeno as well po. Because I was
Okay.
trying to get the colors specifically, pero I couldn't reach yung green. Somehow it turned
Oo.
yellow.
Oo. So, before we go to the next,
Yes.
maybe can you, it's the first time kasi we've integrated the Philippine Hot Sauce Club with Ultimate Taste Test. How was
Yes.
the experience? I can see that the guests, judges are having fun, no? But on your point of view, kasi parang naka-table of fire kayo, how was the
Yes.
experience on your end?
Actually, I really enjoyed actually interacting with everyone, even the guests. Kind of,
Oo.
a lot of them, for example, they would say, "Oh no, I can't handle yung spicy heat." I
Oo.
always tell them, "Okay, start on this side. I'll convince you and turn you into a chili head by trying my mildest sauce." Because a lot of them are very afraid because they look threatening when you look at the entire table of hot
Oo.
sauce makers. So I told them,
Yeah.
it's okay, don't worry, don't be afraid. Just try mine muna. You for sure you build up to mine and then you can try everyone else's. At least, at least you'll get your palate intrigued for the flavors.
Oo.
But I did notice that it's fun to have interactions now since we can finally have face to face with individuals, so we can see their expressions as well as they're tasting.
Oo.
So that's actually the fun part that we kind of miss as makers, interacting with people, trying our sauces, commenting, and then seeing how well they handle the heat.
Oo, at saka
Yes.
I like how you guys dispenses the hot sauce, 'di ba? Parang everything is safe, everything is
Yes.
clean. Kahit na everybody's having fun. So, all right, what's next?
I
So
told
panghang na tayo ng panghang, 3 chilies na
yes,
tayo.
yung mango,
Oo. Oh,
yung
'yun. Ano
mango
naman
sour.
story ng mango?
Yes. So for the mango naman po, I've been told several friends that it kind of reminds them of yung dried mango from Cebu. Like it's just that concentrated mango flavor. So it's really torn between favorites. I think it's mango and Dalandan that are really the favorites in terms of people buying the sauces.
Okay.
Because that one just
And
kind of elevates yung heat level as well.
so I guess this is I guess it's a ripe mango ang gamit
Yes,
mo.
right mango as well.
And then habanero rin because
Yes,
of the core.
habanero din. So there you can have a nice, it has tangy and tart notes as well from the mango.
Tsaka mas matamis ng konti, no?
Yes, correct.
Because of the mango.
Yes. Actually, there I use a lot more fruit compared sa pineapple and yung dalandan. So it's really
Oh,
have a higher
why is that?
concentration of fruit.
Why is that?
And I just feel it taste-wise, it also helps with the consistency of the mango, of the sauce. It looks
Sarap
kind
ni
of creamy.
Oo, sarap nga nito. Bakit naka 3 chili 'to? Parang hindi naman 3 chili.
Di naman. I feel like as it builds, because normally,
It's the
I
same,
try to
almost.
balance yung heat with the flavor. So what
Oo.
I've noticed is the hotter I go, the flavor starts to be in the background. So I really try to balance it as much as possible.
Okay. Ano naman ang pairing nitong mango?
Oh, okay. So for that one, I've tried it more on seafood.
Ito,
For example, if you
seafood.
have like fish and chips, but it also works pairs well with meats and then
Okay.
pizzas as well. But I've noticed that I prefer it more on seafood, steamed fish,
Mhm.
fried shrimp, or like any seafood platter. It's really nice. Even like
Oo.
grilled tuna, it's really tasty.
Okay. Now, just on the fruit chili, I'm intrigued on the fruit chili genre, no?
Yes,
And you decided to concentrate on this. Why is
correct
that?
po.
Is that a trending chili sauce
Um,
globally, or baka sa Philippines lang starting to get introduced
well,
with the
I have seen naman there's a slight direction on fruit or in fruit incorporated chilies. Specifically, I think I like fruit. I think it's from the nostalgia of me always loving to eating fruit like mangosteen, rambutan.
Mhm.
So I think I also wanted to go that direction because I like the use of fruits to help cross that bridge of spicy and
Mhm.
savory. So that's a good bridge to use for me. Also, what I've noticed, there's no one chili maker that's focused entirely sa fruits. I think a few
Oo
of
nga.
them have like maybe one or two, but I think that's my main focal point. I've noticed a lot
Oo.
of people really like that as well. That I'm just playing
Yes.
with several flavors.
Yeah, and I guess obviously because of you rated high, no, 3.8, you're actually almost tied with Don Julio, no.
Yes,
But I guess the foodies like the yun nga, because I guess the nature if people like food, they like, the fruity chili. Kahit
yes,
ako rin eh. It's actually in the table, I tried most of it, and then and I saw you in the fiery cup eh. But
yes.
I was not able to taste the WAP. But nung first time ko na-taste, sabi ko okay na to ah. And then nagsimula na to.
Yes.
Ayun yung pang ano eh, pang entrada. Dapat nandun ka talaga sa unahan eh, di ba?
Actually, yes.
Pang,
that's why that's why on my side during the ultimate tastes, but I was beside yung Alas Deli, so they were considered the spiciest table, the spiciest from all Alas chili
oo.
makers. So
Yes.
normally we would tell the judges to go on our side. Sadly, he's the first one, so they get surprised then from the how hot his peppers are. But it's flavorful din naman. It's just
Hindi, okay rin. I like the
for
alas
sure.
actually. Oo.
Opo.
Yes. And how's the Fiery Cup naman? Sumali ka ba sa Fiery Cup this year? And
Yes
how was
po.
the
This
experience?
year, well, last year was my first time entering sa Fiery
So
Cup.
anong in-enter mo sa last year?
For that last year, I entered for fruit and then mild and medium hot sauce. So
Okay.
for medium, I won first place for the Dalandan. And then for
Wow,
the fruit
last year pala
category,
'to.
yes po,
Okay.
last year. And then for second place, I had fruit and mild for the pineapple passion. And
Okay.
then for the mango, I had third place on fruit as well po. So all each at
Ah,
least managed to get top three in their categories.
oo. Actually, solid 'tong mga fruit, itong mga WAP hot sauce mo.
Opo.
All the flavors. Now, for the final hot sauce, ito yung
Okay.
pinaka
That's our level
mahal.
4.
Oo,
Yes po.
4. 4 chili, 4 chili rating. Ah,
Yung apple ko.
oh, apple. So, anong story nito, apple?
So yung apple, that one I was trying to look for how I could incorporate uh, using a stronger or a spicier chili while also trying to maintain the flavor. So I was trying to use it by um, replicating yung sriracha. So technically, that's my
Mm.
substitute or replacement for sriracha, just slightly spicier. But it gives that same similar notes. That's out of the four. That is my most savory sauce because that one has fermented soybeans. So there's like gochujang, gochugaru. So that's Korean and Vietnamese inspired flavors.
Wow, sarap, Pero, yung apple yung nagpatamis ng konti,
Yes
'no?
po, correct. It's not that noticeable yung apple. It's very mild. So
Mhm.
I just use that to help with in terms of milding down yung heat levels
Oo. Tsaka para consistent ka lang sa ano,
sa
sa fruit.
fruits. Correct.
Consistent ka lang sa fruits, oo. Okay, okey din. Pero the consistency niya gano'n parang, ah, ha ano bang what kind of consistency are you looking for, shooting for the
Yung consistency I'm going for is kind of a light to medium thickness.
okay.
That's where I'm trying to go for, depending on the fruit. It also depends on the ingredients. What, because like for example, yung sa manga, it's very smooth because of the meat texture of the mango. So I have to adjust on the thickness based on the fruits or the ingredients that I use. Then, so
Oo.
each is own amount of thickeners.
Wow, ang galing,
Yes,
congratulations.
thank
So
you.
how was the what did you learn throughout the pandemic? So this is a pandemic product, no? Obviously,
Yes, correct.
because you
Yes.
started because you're locked down and you missed home. So ano ba? You're permanently here, or you're still just locked down and you'll be going back to South
Well,
America?
I moved back here from Honduras because I wanted to finish my undergraduate degree because I didn't want
Here.
to, yes, I didn't want to continue sa US because I didn't want to have any student loan debt upon graduation. So it became
Oo.
more economically viable here na lang. So yun, I just, after that, when I moved 2015, that's when I decided to stay na here. Develop
Okay.
and then build my career from here then.
All
So,
right, Larry Lim, nagpapa-shoutout, shoutout,
oh, Sir
and sir,
Larry.
sir, sir Makalanda. So, what
Oh,
did you learn from the 2 years in making the product? I'm sure this is your first time doing it and winning the Fire Cup last year and then Ultimate Races this year. What were your learnings?
well, I think what I learned is initially for me was um, I used hot sauce making kind of like a vehicle to keep myself busy, especially during pandemic. So it kind of helped me maintain my sanity. And then from there, I just started to share what I love because like that's normally how I am. I just like to share uh, anything I make. If it's food, I like to share with friends. So hot sauces, I initially just started to share with friends. And then from there, it built up to where I tried to participate on my first Fiery Cup and then managed to win on my initial hot sauces. So that kind of built into me trying to push that as a business. So major learnings was for me was just trying to maintain quality, and then as I develop my flavors or add new sauces during my lineup, I always try to maintain that during the entire process, even during this year. So normally, it hit us really hard. A lot of us hot sauce makers when, for example, it was hard for us to source our chilies. Sometimes the markets were hard for us to access, or due to safety, maybe we didn't really want to go out. So eventually, as things were starting to build, we were starting to kind of incorporate that as well. Kind of we were starting to get become more relaxed. We started to go visit, go out, go to the markets, kind of reestablish our relationships with our suppliers. So that's really what I learned is more on trying to maintain that relationship and then just maintain that perseverance even throughout. Just keep go. Yeah, just making hot sauce is just really fun for me. So I just really think of it as more and just seeing people's smiles whenever they try to have hot sauce or the funnest part is when I see someone that doesn't like hot or anything spicy, and then I give them my pineapple, and then I just see a smile on their face, kind of them saying, "Ay wow, this is hot sauce pala," because like most of them they just know Tabasco or Sriracha,
Yes. Uh,
so that's really what really kind of pushes me to keep going on making hot sauce. It's just seeing smiles, people smiling, enjoying my hot sauces on their meals. Then.
are you doing food pa ba or you focus on hot sauce na? Parang
I do.
you're still
I,
doing
At the
burritos?
moment, I do food, but it's normally from friends that have like any personal orders. I I still do, but it's normally on a per order basis. If anyone's craving for tacos or like burritos, then I'll make. But normally, I'm starting to transition more on hot sauces. I think it's
Oo.
since I also have a day job, it's easier for me to balance my work
What do
schedule
you
with
do? What do you do?
right. So I work. I just recently started working in a finance company. So
Okay.
my shift now it's evening shift.
Okay.
So right now it's perfect. So I just take a nap. So my shift ends at 6 a.m. I sleep just enough by lunchtime, and then I have around 8 hours to do
Your
kind
hot
of
sauce.
balance my time between hot sauce making, handling orders, and then also trying to get suppliers as well, buying
Ah.
ingredients.
Congratulations,
Thank you, sir. Thank
Captain
you.
Papa. Ernest, Angelo, Agustin Bato, and
Correct.
Nick, thank you for watching. Favorite hot sauce? Oo nga,
Hi,
actually,
Nick.
it's one of my favorite hot sauce na rin ever since Ultimate Taste Test. And
Yes.
vamos! WAP!
Hi, Sir
So,
Lester.
again, congratulations for winning the Ultimate Taste Test. And
Thank you.
obviously, a lot of foodies loved it. Together with, actually, lahat naman halos nanalo. But at least you guys are the top three, di ba? That
Yes,
reach
correct.
2.8.
But Sir,
Yeah.
from Don Julio as well po.
Si Don Julio at saka si Epic Spice. So, congratulations. Siguro final message na lang and shout out to all you can shout out to all the people you want to thank for your business and at the same time invite them where can they buy WAP hot
Okay.
sauce.
First, I think I'd like to thank yung our awesome planet, of course, for giving me the opportunity to share my love for hot sauce with other chili heads, and then also Philippine Hot Sauce Club for actually helping organizing the events even during pandemic. They tried their hardest to keep the community together. Also like to thank, for example, my family, my girlfriend for kind of pushing me to develop these hot sauces, making one specifically just for her. And I think also if anyone like to order my sauces, you can also order either directly through me on Instagram or Facebook through Aleros PH or through my Shopee page, which is Aleros and Sauces. Or pretty much you can type on Shopee WAP Hot Sauce. For sure that will pop out. I also have resellers in QC. I think it's Galing Local. So he's a chili seller that basically collects all of the chili makers' hot sauces into one. So he has a wide array of different hot sauces that everyone can try. And then I also have another seller in Legazpi City in Albay. I think that's pretty much it. If not, it will just pretty much be directly contacting me for sure
All
for
all
all the
right.
purchasing.
Congratulations well, di ano na muna natin. Jay Castro said, I love you, Radi.
Oh, I love
Radi,
you too.
good vibes from Huge.
Hi,
Angelo,
Anne.
Angelo ba to? Sobrang revelation yung Dalandan hot sauce. Actually, among the flavors, I like the Dalandan.
Yes.
Diba?
Actually, that's my first, yung first hot sauce that I developed is really the crowd favorite,
The
yung
crowd favorite.
Dalandan.
Yes, Luigi, Jello, Maima. Ano masabi mo nga? Go for it, the one you love to do.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Tama po.
Opo.
Pati si
Love you,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
galing local. Alright. Alright, maraming salamat. Guys, please like and subscribe to our Awesome Planet Facebook and YouTube. Please like and share this video. Share this with your family and friends who are into chili making also. And very inspiring, no? During the lockdown lang. And
Yes.
you're able to create a lot of sauces and winning the ultimate taste test also. Congratulations, Radi. And
Kisatan.
congratulations to the Philippine Hot Sauce Club. Mabuhay kayo, live an awesome life, and ang sarap ng hot sauce. Ay,
Thank you.
na tong natapos na yung Chili Tuesday natin, and hopefully we have another series next year in 2022. Good luck, guys. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Bye.
Happy holidays.
Do a short